based on the decision that you make regarding the marketing channel that you're going to develop, now you need to start thinking about your sales funnel. So first of all, what is the sales funnel? Sales funnel is basically the journey from people who don't know you until they become a paying client. So what does this process looks like, and why does this called actually a funnel? So here's an example of a funnel, right? So a lot of people might be Googling a certain product, right? A washing machine, like how much does a washing machine, what is the best washing machine? Now, some of them might enter a specific website of a specific brand, but it's obviously less people. Not all of the people who Google buying a Mercedes are going actually, or buying a car are actually going to go into Mercedes website. So that's less people. And only some people who are going to go through the website are going to, add this to cart. Obviously not a car, but let's say in e-commerce, they would add this to cart, and only a fraction of those are going to actually buy. So you can see it's kind of a pyramid where a lot of people get started, but not a lot of people finish it. And that's why it's called a funnel, kind of like, a funnel where you put liquids and there's a lot at the top and not a lot at the bottom. Now, the idea here is that when you have this kind of funnel, when you understand this step and you can start keeping track of it, you can understand where are the problems, where are people dropping off, and you can start asking the questions about why they're dropping off. So it's really important to make sure that the steps on your funnel are good and efficient. So let's think about this. Here's an example of how an Instagram funnel might look like. And when I say Instagram funnel, I'm saying let's assume that you chose Instagram as your marketing channel. Here's how your funnel might look like. So you would be creating posts, and some of the people who are looking at your posts are actually going to go in and check out your Instagram profile, right? They want to see who's the person that created this interesting post. So let's say 100 people actually check out your post. Now, in your Instagram profile, you have a link to your website. However, not everybody that's going to look at your Instagram profile is actually going to click on your website. So let's assume 30% actually clicked on it. So you can see already that we have kind of a conversion rate of 30% on the profile. And then we can start asking ourselves, what can we improve in the profile if we want to maybe increase the conversion rate from people who are seeing the profile to people who are actually clicking on the website. Now, once they clicked on the website, some of them are just going to read, but some of them are actually going to go ahead and fill in the form, which will be your main goal for people who are, reaching your website. So let's say 10 people actually went ahead and filled in this form. And then what happens after they fill in a form? You're going to email them or something, and some of them are going to get on a call with you. You're going to schedule a call, and then you're going to take some calls. And based on those calls, you're going to sign in some clients. Now, this is just an example. Of course, the actual funnel might be actually longer or shorter. Maybe you have a first meeting after the call. Maybe you send in a proposal. All of these steps usually actually happen, and they are kind of part of your funnel. So this is an example of how a funnel should look like. Now, few things that you notice is that on every one of these steps, we are actually losing people. Okay, so people are dropping. And so one best practice would be to make the funnel as short as possible. So if we go back here into our Instagram examples, one thing that you might want to do, right, is link your Instagram profile into the contact form directly. So maybe I don't even need them to go to my website. Maybe they can just schedule, a call with me directly from my Instagram profile. That would make the funnel much shorter, and maybe more people will actually get to the end of the funnel to the calls. However, one thing that we need to remember is that we're trying to build trust within this funnel, right? Because now we're actually moving into the sales part of things, and now we're trying to build trust with them because that's one of the reasons that they will actually buy from us. So something like a website in between might actually increase the trust and increase the likelihood of them actually scheduling a call with us. So you need to think about this and you need to test this. Maybe you do need the website step, maybe you don't need the website step. Specifically, most of the times you will need a website step, but I'm just putting this out there in order for you to think creatively and test different designs for your funnel.